I was reflecting today on some of my favorite teachable moments as a teacher, and I realized that a lot of my favorite teachable moments had nothing to do with directly with students at all. It actually had to do with other adults in the building. So one of my favorite stories was I had a group of children with disability, a couple with intellectual disabilities, some with just a specific learning disability, and we were going to the library. So we get to the school library and there's another class in there, and it's a teacher and her group of gifted students. And this gifted teacher looked at me and she says, "What are you doing in here?" And I said, "Well, this is our library time." She says, "Why would you have a library time?" I said, Why would we not have a library time?" She says, "Because your kids can't read." Yeah, just take that in for a second. "My kids can't read?" I said, "My kids are learning how to read. They can't read yet. So that's why we have library time, just like everybody else. Every class, every teacher has a library time. So we are learning how to read." So the easiest way to fix that, I thought, was to, you know, start chatting her students up in the cafeteria and asking them if they would love to come and be, peer support and peer buddies for some of my kids that were learning how to read and were not quite readers yet. And long story short, it wound up being a beautiful, beautiful partnership. She learned a ton from me, teacher to teacher, and all of our students wound up growing a lot in realizing not only are we different socially and different in the way that we interact with each other, but we're also different learners and we learn it at different ways and different times with different materials. So it was a win-win, but that was certainly one of my favorite teachable moments. There you go.